there.
Welcome back to Kits and Bits Gaming. I'm Rachel.
Oh yeah, you're Rachel. I'm Michaela.
She's also
Marley.
Rachel. This is Marley. if you hear me scratching something, which you probably will, it's Marley. Marley got scared by the fire alarm.
Yeah.
So now we have to comfort Mars. Bark.
Yeah.
Right, Marley, huh?
Apparently my dog suffers from PTSD when it comes to fire alarms because of the electric thing that happened to us a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
So
that was a fun text message at like 10 p.m.
So I think, I don't know why though, he was with me the entire time. It's not like we were locked in a frozen truck of a cop car.
Yeah, you were.
With no way out.
Yeah, you were.
But yeah, so I had to replace the battery, and now he's really scared.
Yeah, so now we have a Marley sitting directly in betwixt.
Yep.
In betweens. And he's a little shooken up. Marley is the most hilarious. Oh my god. He's a very funny dog, and I love Marley. He is similar to Ashland at times when he's very excited.
Yes.
Does not look directly ahead.
Yeah, no, he
Mars is right, buddy.
he doesn't always see what's in front of
Do
him.
we know what's going on?
Yeah.
Or are we just excited at all times? We're just excited.
What?
You could look at Marley and he'll wiggle. Like, he's the epitome of, like, he's a dog that you could just stare at and he just, oh my god, he's looking at me. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And he is, his best friend is my dog, Popo. And they're all hilarious combo because Marley is Marley. And then there's my very fluffy, excitable Shetland sheepdog who has lots of energy and is not even two and just completely adores Marley with all his little heart, but also it's like, oh my god, 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 Marley, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I have a friend. As I like to tell everybody, my dog loves other dogs. My dog hates people. He's just ever so slightly timid around people. Hates it. Hates people. Loves people. Love puppies. Loves every dog he ever met. Wants to be their best friend. Wants to, like, immediately meets a dog, immediately just wants to play. Like, 100%. And I'm like, Boo-Boo, you're a little much for, like, everyone at all times.
He's a lot of things in a smaller package.
He's just, he's like 30 some pounds of just complete and utter excitement around other dogs. And me and the people that he loves, like, he's just 30 pounds of wrecking ball. Just completely just fluffing into your life. And all of that is not just fur. Like, he's not just 30 pounds of fluff. He is semi-fluff. And then, 10 pounds of fluff.
Yeah, there is dog underneath that fluff.
Yeah, there is dog. It does exist. It's just that he has a big old fucking mane, and that has to be like 5 pounds. I swear to God. By the way, so Friday. So I got home from work, because I work half days on Fridays, as you know. I got home, and I took him out to go potty, and he saw the weenie dogs, our dreaded weenie dogs, and the spot that they run up along the fence, because he loves to run with them. Like, he barks and runs, and at first I was like, oh my god, this is a fence war. It's not. There's no aggression behind any of them. No. They're just all very excited to see each other. And it makes everybody happy in the neighborhood, because they get their barks out, and then they're all quiet.
Yeah. I knew it was gonna happen, and then I still did.
You still did it anyway. It's fine. But then they're all quiet for a long time. Like, if Boo-Boo gets them going for a little while, like, I swear to God, they're like, the weenies will be quiet for multiple hours, and that's a nice thing. Yeah, they're excited and crazy when they first get going, but after like a handful of minutes, they go, and then they all get tired, and then we're all good to go. And then the weenie dogs are quiet for a little while, and everybody's like, thank Christ.
Yeah. We got enough, we have enough animals in our area that just bark all the time.
Yeah, except oh god, Marley.
Yeah, Marley.
Except the problem now is, so there is a husky and a German Shepherd called Jumanji, and I think it's Maverick? Yeah, Jumanji and Maverick. Okay. And Jumanji, I believe, is the husky, and Maverick is the German Shepherd. Now, they recently got over the summer, they got a privacy fence put in because the husky is a professional escape artist. And I've seen that damn dog in other people's yards, and I've had to go get my neighbors to let them know that their dog is just in one of our other neighbors' yard. Remember when we had the barbecue?
Yeah.
He was
there was a surprise dog
in Randy's yard. I remember I had to like walk around the block. I just had to go get him. I had to go get him. It was very funny. They cracked me up. I haven't seen him a long time because, but because Jumanji now can't see anybody.
Oh, just barks.
He hears Boo Boo get excited and then barks at it's just a colossal hilarious moment. And it's very funny to listen to because like he's like, ah! But like, so the problem with the weenie dog thing is like 9 times out of 10 it's fine. Except for when it's like semi-muddy outside.
Yeah.
In which case, my dog is what we call a blue merle. So like he has white and black and he has like a grayish, bluish color. So that is what we call blue merle for patterns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except for his belly, his mane, and his paws are white.
Mud, mud, mud.
So white dog, white belly dog plus dark mud equals not good times.
Yep.
So Boo Boo got a bath on Friday because he just went completely excited over to see them because I always let him get his wiggles out when I get home. And then he was getting his wiggles out, and then I saw how dark his paws got, and then I saw his belly, and I was like, oh, bud.
Yep.
Buddy, I'm so sorry, but now it's bath time. It's bath time, buddy.
It's officially bath time.
It's bath time. And we do a 2-man team on Boo Boo because he's fluffy.
Mm.
There's a lot of fluff.
There's a lot to go through.
There's a lot. And he also isn't particularly fond of bath time. Mm. Like, he won't fight me. Like, he'll run the opposite direction, like, when I go, to go get him. But, like, once I put him in the bath, like, he knows he's there. Like, he knows, like, he'll just sit there and give me that very sad puppy look, like, oh, Mom. Why, Mom? And I'm like, I know, buddy. And so he got bathed, and then he got groomed. And he also hates the brush, like, with a fiery burning passion.
Do you think he would really enjoy it?
You think, because, fluff, right? And so while I gave him a bath, I was brushing him and just getting, like, the loose fur, and I looked at him and was like, buddy, it's time for a groom. So I got my kitchen scissors out, and I gave him a groom, and now, because I had to trim up his butt, because, long-haired, fluffy dog, you have to trim the butt and the butthole.
Too many dingles.
Yeah, he doesn't, he's not too bad with his little dingleberries, but, like, I make sure, like, because I refuse to shave that area, which is what a lot of groomers do. But then there's also, because he's a double-coated fluff ball, there's a risk of that matting in there. And, like, I know a lot of groomers will shave the belly and they shave that area, but, like, I just cut it really, really, really short right around there. So that I don't have to... that saves your butt. So I don't have to worry about it growing back and just immediately matting around his butt. Mm-hmm. And then he can poop without getting, his butt. Because I've seen that happen where, like, it mats really bad around there, and then it just is a nightmare. So,
nope, wrong button.
He's, like, extra fluffy because he got...
You have released the fluff.
Oh, God, it's super bad. Because he's got, like, a wavy coat, which is not, like, the proper coat for a Sheltie, so it's, like, technically considered, like, the wrong coat, because you can get a curly coat or a wavy coat or a straight coat for Shelties. And so he has a wavy coat. So that means when you groom him and when you brush him and when you bathe him, he just poof. And when you cut his fluff, the same thing happens. He just like exactly, Marley, exactly. Yes.
Oh, you're so needy.
He's so needy. He's very needy boy. It's okay. I also have a needy dog. I understand.
He's like, I go scared, but now I get excessive amount of attention.
No, Auntie Rachel just pets me just right, and it just feels so nice. So, like, the problem now is that he's very adorable. I'll have to get a picture of him. But his butt is like a corgi butt. Because it's just, it's like so fluffed. Because he's got really, like, a lot of dogs like this have really dense, coarse butt fluff. Yeah. And so he's got dense, coarse butt fluff, which means his butt fluff also poofs. Yep. So he looks like he's crazy, and he looks like he's wearing a pair of pantaloons, as I like to tell him. And then I also had to, like, get in his paw pads because he was getting Grinch feet. He had little hobbit feet. Yep. And then he was, like, looking at me like, he just
I don't like this.
He's ridiculous is what he is. But he's so soft and he looks beautiful. I need to actually get some like proper grooming shears and stuff like that for him. But you know, the kitchen scissors are doing the job pretty good. I gotta give it to him.
Okay, Marley, do you need her to hold your head? Is that
do
really
you like that? Do you like that he's fully just
yeah,
I'm holding his head.
Yeah, so just to give a picture for our audience, Rachel has Marley who he was leaning all over her leg and had his head nestled on her hand.
Yeah.
Which was holding his head up.
Yeah, because I keep giving him like little ear rubbies. He's not shaking anymore. So
no, he's just being a ham.
No, he's just being a ham. He knows I can't resist. He knows.
He also wants to. Do you want to put your head there, or you just?
He was for a little bit.
I just get his wet nose against my hand on the controller.
God, I love Marley.
What am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Are you
I went
driving?
the wrong way. Oh, okay. That is something I want to dodge. Got it. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, he was upset because I stopped.
Oh,
that's for sure. Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Poor baby.
Also, my favorite thing to do is like to ear scratch. I don't know if Marley loves his ear scritchies as much as.
Oh, he enjoys it.
Oh my god. So Boo Boo, like full on goes. Oh. Like he just like a full on moan. I don't know if Marley does, but it makes me cackle every single time the dog does it. I'm just like, oh god. Buddy.
Yeah, no, he's definitely enjoying that.
Yeah, he's enjoying it.
So I just
My other favorite thing to do is chin scritchies, where you just like rub the bottom of your chin. You love it so much.
You're such a ham.
He's such a big potato. He's also like a golden brown color, so he literally is like a chicken.
Potato.
He's a potato-y chicken color. It's adorable. Because you guys did the DNA test on Mars, yeah?
Yes.
What was his full results?
So he
for the
was
viewers.
61% hit.
So that tracks for everything we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. The eyeballs going in different directions.
Yeah.
The like immediate wiggles when you stare at him.
Yeah. And all of his personality traits
the
are
ham
specifically hit.
Oh yeah. He's hilarious. I love this dog.
He knows
it too.
He was like 3% spaniel.
Yeah. You know what he wasn't, and we were all convinced that he was? Beagle.
Yeah, he wasn't Beagle.
We were all convinced, because, Marley, he has, like, the blocky head, but, like, his he doesn't, like, in body shape, doesn't really look like a pit. Like,
no.
His head does, like, he's got a more blocky head, but, like, with his coloring and, like, the rest of him, oh baby.
His fur type
is petty.
Yeah.
But, like, the rest of him makes me think Beagle. Because he's got, like, the floppy beagly ears, right? Mm-hmm. He's got that beautiful, like, creamy, warm, like, cinnamon brown color for his, like, chicken nuggety skin and his chicken nuggety fur. I'm collecting fur.
Yeah,
he sheds like a little monster shedder.
And it's like little fine needles because they will collect in everything.
Oh, yeah, it's all in my sweater. It's fine. I'm always covered in some summer fur. But like we thought for a long time, and when he barks, he like howls.
He does
like a hound dog. So we all thought he was a pity beagle for a long time, and then they did the DNA test, and we were all wrong.
Yeah. So he's basically he has percentage of all of the top 5 aggressive breeds. Like he has some Chow Chow. He has.
Oh yeah, that's right. He does have Chow.
He does have Husky.
That's why he sheds so much.
I think he had a little bit of German Shepherd, but the main one was definitely just
a pit bull. Yeah. Also, like every pet I've ever met is this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
anxiety ridden.
This anxiety, anxious, softie. That just wants you to hold their head and scratch their ears.
He just wants to be held like a baby.
Your baby. And he knows Auntie Rachel will cave in. He knows. Every dog knows. I'm aware that, like, if I drop food, you know, I'm not coordinated, so I drop food. Like, we've got a therapy dog at work who can do actual, like, therapy
we're about to die.
activities. His name is Milo. He's a golden retriever. We love Milo. So he comes to work every Tuesday. Milo does. With Jenny, our occupational therapist. And so he can do like actual like what we call animal assisted therapy. So
sure.
He's an animal assisted therapy dog. He's trained the whole 9 yards. But Milo knows Rachel's weak. And Milo also knows that my other coworker, that was a good death. Francisco
How far
is weak.
He put us back?
I have no idea. And not that far, right?
I have no idea.
It's
all the same to me.
I say that with minimal confidence.
Oh, we're just gonna get stuck on a wall.
But like Milo's very aware that like he just has to sit there and look pretty, and I will cave and give him a cracker. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I do ask Jenny always. Like, I do know there's like certain things she's like, no, don't give him. And then there's other things that I know are safe, like a cracker or like a little corner of a glue stick.
Oh, come on.
But like he knows that I'm the weakest link, so he purposely will like lay under my desk, hide yours, when after lunchtime, because he knows I've probably dropped something.
Yeah.
And he is very aware of that. And there's a toddler in the house that he lives in, so he is very aware of the fact that like he's learned that like, oh yeah, people drop food.
Yep.
Because toddler drops food, and now I'm gonna just wait for Rachel to be done eating. And I'm just gonna become a little vacuum.
You have become a toddler for the workplace.
I know.
For Milo.
I know. I'm Milo.
Oh, we're just gonna wheelie it.
I spoil the shit out of Milo. It's really bad. Like if I have treats that Boo Boo doesn't like, I just bring it for Milo.
Honestly, though, that's the best way to do it.
Because Boo Boo only likes soft treats. I hate having a picky dog. I saw somebody on the line say the other day they were promoting a kibble brand, so I think that's part of it. They were like, "You don't have a picky dog. You're just not eating the right kibble." Bullshit.
No.
Bull.
There's pickiness.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You can fuck off because I have tried lots of different kibble brands. I recently tried a different kibble brand that I know he liked in the past. Won't touch it. Won't touch it. I am so mad about it. It was like he really liked the blue or the wilderness brand with the wolf on it.
Yeah, the Blue Mountain.
The Blue Mountain thingy. And then so I got him that, right? To get him a break from the Jinx food because I thought he was getting tired of it. And then I got it and he just like looked at it one day and just like looked at me and gave me I was like, "You motherfucker." No, babe. It's not that. Like I've bought him very expensive foods that they like the Neutro, the Wilderness, the Blue whatever. Like I've done it all. I have bought all of it. He will no, bitch. It is not.
Your dog's not picky. It's just the wrong kibble.
Shove it up your ass because you don't have a picky dog. It's like having a picky kid. I had a patient.
See, it's all just prep, Rachel.
Oh my god, it's just prep for the eventual baby.
Yep.
Yeah. I had a patient though that told me that like her daughter, and she's like she only likes certain things. I was like, now I know I don't have a kid, but like I can relate to this. And she's like, you got a picky dog, and I was like, I got a picky dog. And I was like, it's kind of the same thing. Like he'll eat the same thing forever, and then one day, she's like, one day it just stops, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, I'm kind of convinced that like dogs and cats, like, it's children. It's just they just can't verbalize shit.
Yep.
You know, they just stare at you. And they're a little bit more independent sooner in life than a baby is. But it's just they prepare you for the inevitable if you want to have kids or if that's what you plan to do with your life, whether you foster biologically or whatever you choose to do or you don't at all. They prepare you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cute little nugget. Also, Dakota and I have decided at some point we'd like to get a second dog because we think Boo Boo would love having, because we see how much he loves to be with Marley, and like we think he would benefit from a sibling at some point.
Oh, sure.
So we just don't know when we're gonna do that, but I think we've settled on a breed, so I'm very excited.
What are you thinking?
We're thinking about adopting a greyhound.
Oh.
So we want to do a greyhound because the joke is that they're couch potatoes.
Yes.
The 45-mile-an-hour couch potatoes is really what they are.
Does it want me to jump?
It appears so, but I also
does
don't.
It want me to go down?
Is there a safe place for you to go down? I guess we're here.
Well,
we're down.
Down.
It's fine. You can get back up, right?
Not sure. Let's
figure
go this way and see what happens.
We'll figure that out at some
This whole
point.
mission is just like, I'm just gonna go and what I think is the straight line.
Yeah.
That looks breakable.
That looks breakable.
Okay.
It's breakable. They wanted you to go down. It's fine. So they're 45-mile-an-hour couch potatoes is really what they are. But like greyhounds, like a lot of them actually don't have like super awesome lives. because a lot of them are... So greyhounds are most likely to have the universal blood type for donations for dogs.
Right.
So a lot of them become what are called blood dogs, where they literally live in like a little teeny tiny kennel, and they just are on and off, you know, constantly giving blood for transfusions, which is so important. But at the same token, like, it's also sad because they're very scared because they don't get to see what like life is, and it's really sad. Or, as we all know, like, the racing market is still a thing.
Yep.
And then they're racing dogs for like 4 to 5 years, and then they just are done.
Yeah.
So there's like a huge
they're raced until they're not
winning anymore, and then they're done. Whether that's at 5 years old, 7 years old, 2 years old, like whatever it is, you know. So it sucks because there's a huge population of greyhounds that like just end up in really not good situations, and like there's lots of dogs that don't end up in good situations, but I like, my heart goes out to them, especially because it's like when you hear about it and you learn about like really what they go through, like your heart like literally shatters into a million pieces. They are sight hounds, so you know they will chase everything. But at the same token, like, if we adopt one, we do have to come to the understanding of like, our yard is fenced in, so like we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, sure.
But if we do take them like outside of like our house, like they will always have to be on a leash, things like that, because they have to.
Well, honestly, that should be the go-to.
Yeah,
anyway,
but like even if we took them to like here or like my parents' house, like they would always have to be on a leash because like they like distracted easily because sight hound. So like there's a lot of stuff with them, but at the same token, like I just feel very, 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 very bad for these poor dogs. There's a lot of greyhound rescues in the United States. Gray Save.
Is there one local to us?
There is, actually.
Okay.
So Gray Save is a national greyhound rescue that rescues dogs from all over the United States and places them in homes and things like that. And they do racing blood dogs and puppies, because puppies occasionally come in.
Oh, okay.
But most of the time it's racing hounds or blood downs. And then there is one in Wisconsin, actually.
Oh, okay.
So it's like Wisconsin's Greyhound Society or American Greyhound Society or something like that. And I have joined their Facebook group.
Okay.
And so the thing that whenever we decide to like apply for it, oh my god, we're probably gonna have to wait a while because like we need a dog that like that's cat safe,
right?
Because like they're trained with bunnies and like little fluffy things because sight hound to run. So not all of them are like cat. Not all of them are cats friendly at all. Oh look. Oh, we
Revelation.
Revelation. We just met our dad.
Yeah.
Save the people, Jack. They need you.
You are. Yeah. Hi, Dad.
Sorry we couldn't save you, Dad.
That's hang on. We're going to come back to the Greyhound conversation. That's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
I took you from Damas.
mean.
To harness your eco powers for my
Yeah.
experiments. Then I lost you to the
I think a
Empire.
part of it knew, but there's always just like that sad idea of like, oh yeah, no, you've been fawning over your lost child and he's been
Right here in front of you, and you never
got
found out. Yeah.
How delightful.
And it's so awful.
The door to the
It's so
Precursor.
awful. Like, so many awful things have happened to Jack, and it's real bad. Like, poor Jack. Like, if you actually, like, stand back and, like, think about it, he's been through fucking hell.
He has.
You're willing to go down there? Without a fuss this time.
Without a fuss this time. But, like, that's so sad. But that's hilariously. Oh, it's so sad. But back to the couch potato. So, like, you know, if you learn about greyhounds or anything like that, but there is one in Wisconsin, and I found out our vet, actually, here, Beloit, is a safe greyhound vet. It's like a
that's
recommended vet.
cool.
So I was just like, Dakota, like, our vet is even the vet that's, like, recommended
That's awesome.
to use.
That's awesome.
And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, look, it's like the recommended, like, in Beloit. And it's like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to bleep that
That's
out.
fine.
I think I said it twice, so I'm sorry now. But I was like, look at that. We're gonna have to look at that. And so it's kind of one of those things where, like,
it works out.
It works out. I don't know when.
It's an awesome cause. You know, you get to provide a dog who's had a really unfortunate life, finally just have like a peaceful transition.
Yeah, and it's gonna take a lot of training and stuff like that.
Well,
like, a lot of them don't know, like they've never seen TV. They've never seen stairs. They've never seen like inside of a house. They've never seen like, and it's gonna be like they will be afraid of stuff. And it is sad to think about that, like that happens, and it's sad that like the racing like the hound racing stuff, like the bet racing is like so bad because it's still bad in the United States. Like actually where we're from, there used to be a track. Yep. And I remember going to the track as a kid. Like my mom took us there one day as like it's something.
Was it ever active around us or when we were here? Because it always was closed from what I recall.
No, it was not. So I went, my mom took me, like my cousins and my brother, I think just one night, like they had like a meet, it was like a family fun night or something.
Okay, sure. And some sort of fundraiser. I
had to have been like 7, 8 years old.
Okay.
And we went to the track. And I remember I bet on a dog, and I think I won like $15. I think its name was Lucky Number 7. That's really what it was, and I thought that was funny at the time, because you know I was like 7, and it was funny. But that track was not open. It was open like a lot when we were really little, and then as we aged, it closed. And I can't remember when it officially closed.
Yeah, I'd have to look it up. Closed by the time we were alive. No, it was very active, you know, before we were born, but...
Yeah, no, that they still ran races. I feel like it was still pretty active until we were about, like, 10 or 11 years old. And then I feel like after that, the track closed. But, like, that track was there for a really long time, and now it's a fleet farm.
Yep, it's a fleet farm.
Before, it was, like, just the track. It was just there.
Yeah.
It was just an empty track. But like the dogs are not treated good, and it breaks my heart to think about like these sweet critters that are kind of like you. They're just potatoes. They're just big potatoes, and it just breaks my heart to think of them being treated like this. And
oh, you ham.
They're so. Oh, you just see. I just want to spoil all the dogs in the land. It just breaks my heart to think of that. Anyway, so I want to drop it. Rachel wants to adopt a greyhound really badly.
Good.
Because I think it would be a really good cause.
I will be the one who evolves into a Precursor. The right is mine.
It's not, though.
The right is not yours. Also,
Oh, did he do it anyway?
Mm-hmm.
It is done. Don't worry, Jack. It is for the greater good that I assume this role.
Is it?
Even now, it may be too late. If Errol awakens the dark ship's cargo, all will be lost.
Listen, Glow Boy. But yeah, so this whole entire video has turned into Rachel talking about how essentially she loves dogs and all the animals with all of her heart. And if Rachel was a millionaire, she would just have lots of land and like just dogs.
The main stopper for Mike and I, like, adopting and having more is space.
Yeah.
Like, dream is we have a farmhouse where we can take care of all the animals, because if there's anything to take from this, adopting and taking care of animals that already exist and need a new home.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to do. There's so many good dogs out there. If they're anxiety ridden.
Yeah, like Mr. Mars over here.
Mr. Moose.
Yeah, I feel like anything beyond what we would like 4 animals, like 2 cats and 2 dogs. I think anything beyond that would be like too much where we live.
Yes.
Yeah. Like anything beyond that would be like way too much. Hi. Hello, little man. Are you being a little dude? You are being a dude.
You're an
Just
idiot.
a whole ass dude. So I think anything beyond that with like we've got enough land that it would make makes dogs happy, and they've got plenty of room to run and play, and we got nice walkable areas and stuff like that. So like anything beyond though too, our neighbor has like 3 weenie dogs, and I think like 3 small dogs would be fine.
Yeah,
but like
small
I think
dogs, sure,
medium to anything beyond like a medium, like a 30 pounds and above, I think you really only can do 2 with where we live. But if I had my like parents' yard, I would have like 3 dogs. Actually, I don't know. I feel like 3 dogs would be a lot.
3 dogs would be a lot.
I feel like 2 dogs is like the perfect number. Personally. It also depends on breed.
Breed.
I enjoy my couch potatoes.
Time that you have available to you to make sure they're good.
Yeah, Dakota and I are homebodies, so it just kind of works out. Like, we require another homebody. But I think,
Does she smell like sweat?
I also, like, grew up in a house that, like, had a ridiculous amount of animals all at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, what am I doing? Okay.
You're killing the things. Like, me and my brother turned my parents' backyard into a farm. It's fine. It
worked out.
Yeah, you're fine. The animals were very happy, to be honest, actually. They were little shits.
Oh, you're going now?
Are you going down? Are you tired? Am I not giving you the pets that you require?
Oh, no, you gave him plenty, because here's all the fur that's
I know, I was going to try to sneak it off before he went too far.
Hey, bud, you just killed my audio, though. Oh, you're just going to lay there?
Right there. Can I take this paw and just... There we go.
Okay.
Let me just fix it.
Okay, bud. You stay right there, then, if that's where you feel comfy.
You have fun with that, buddy. But yeah, tell me about your dog in the comments down below, because I want to hear about everybody's pets.
That's not
at all times. Tell me about your dogs and cats and pets and reptiles and all of the things. Anyway, I would love to own a fun exotic animal, but like at the same token, no, I don't. Yes, I do, but no, I don't.
Yeah, I was joking with Mike. It's like, oh, okay.
Goodbye.
Well, I guess that gives us the ability to go back. Like birds, I love the idea of having a bird. I tried birds when I was younger, but it never worked out.
Every bird has hated you.
I just like, I would really love to have a relationship with a bird. And I know I've said this before too, but
we can become pro women.
That also sounds dope. Or having any type of not cat or dog type of relationship with an animal is
a bunny is really fun actually. I had rabbits.
This is so specific.
I used to breed and show and sell rabbits as a child. Yeah, I had lots of pets.
You had a lot.
We had a lot. We had I'm not kidding when I said we turned my parents' garage and yard into a full-on farm. It's not a joke. At one point there was 10 goats at the house. I'm not kidding. We've had cows there, we've had goats there, we've had sheep there, we've had rabbits there, we've had your traditional dogs and cats. We've had full-on farms and petting zoos in my parents' house. Jared now owns a whole farm, so the petting zoo has moved. But my parents, and you know what? To their credit, they really did just let us. They let us do it in controlled things, except for the cow. The cow did just show up one day. To be fair to my parents about the cow, Jared just walked down a cow. Yeah. He just took a calf down for our local farm and just brought it home. That's how we got Hank.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
That's how they do that. Okay. This is lovely. Loving this mission.
But I just think of our friend that had a parrot when I think of birds.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be completely honest.
That fucker really hated me.
Their parrot also,
yes.
I think it hated everyone. Because every time I went over there, I was afraid of that damn bird. It squawked and honked and just hated my ass in all capacities. And this is no, I'm somebody who's owned ducks and geese. And first of all, ducks and geese are so much fun. They are the most fun, and they're so sweet and they're snuggly. And yes, I know I'm saying that about a goose, okay? I understand.
Well, they have an ability to.
But if you give a goose a shot, they love their people a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They're very much like dogs, where it's very their people are fine. Every other people not fine, not good, not. They are great guard dogs, and I love them. All right, and they hiss and they honk and they hoot and toot, and everything blew up. Is that supposed? Oh, I thought you were dead.
I did too.
I thought
kind
you
of
were
forgot that the last thing for the Peacemaker was a massive bomb.
Super dead. I did too. Hence why we both thought you died.
I was like, well, that's it. That's it for the mission.
I was like, I guess
no more.
I guess we're going down, guys. But my favorite recent Goose story at the hospital that I currently work at.
Yeah.
So we've got like, so I live in a very old hospital. So there's like the south entrance where I go in, and then there's like the more north entrance, which is like more doctor areas and stuff like that. And the emergency room, which is like the north west entrance area. Like, so, but like there's like a really tall section of the hospital, like where like a lot of the surgical shit used to go on. And on top of the building the other day was like 13 Canadian geese.
Oh no.
And they, first of all, have now taken up residence up there on top, on the roof, on the fucking roof of the hospital. And they sit there and honk at all of us in the morning. They just sit there and they just honk at you.
Oh.
And I think it's the funniest fucking thing. Because, like, I think geese are hilarious, okay? Like, I love geese.
They're
funny.
interesting creatures.
They're ridiculous little creatures, all right? They're ridiculous. They're the size of a medium-sized dog.
Not many birds think that they can take on everyone.
And, swans and geese do. First of all, I will stand by the statement that swans are meaner than geese. As somebody who's been chased by a swan multiple times, I will tell you right now, swans are meaner than geese, so everybody can fuck off. Thank you. Second of all, fuck you. I've been chased by a swan, and I can tell that story if you guys like. But it's very funny because us as healthcare workers have very different reactions to the geese on the building. And security honk their car horn back at them, which is very funny. Some of the nurses, like, you can just hear them groan at them, and I laugh at them because it's like a chorus of just honk, 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 and they're not hissing, but they're just sitting there honking at you. And like, I love it when security honks the horn at them because it's just, they all get very riled very quickly. But the other thing about Canadian geese is they're protected. So, like, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, they've taken up residence there.
That's it.
That's that. It's just like, so we live by a river, so if we drive downtown, we can see the river, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like when you drive downtown, because I drive through downtown every morning, there's just the biggest flock of Canadian geese, and nobody can do anything about it.
There's nothing you can do.
The way, they will come at your car.
Yeah.
They have zero fear.
Yeah.
I have watched them get hit and die, which also made my heart break into a million pieces. But first of all, you do not want to hit a goose with your car. I'm going to tell you that right now. Goodbye, car. Your car is
You don't want to hit any
It's like a
creature.
Turkey.
Yeah, you just don't want to hit any of them. A raccoon, whether it be a possum.
Oh my god.
Turkey.
I've heard a coon.
None of it.
I hit a coon one time. And I hit, in my Ford, the perfect corner. That it was like $2,000 worth of damages this damn coon did. And I am still mad about it. Still mad about it to this day. It's been many years. I don't even own the car anymore. And I'm still mad.
Yeah.
Rachel's still pissed. $2,000
anytime. Yeah, hitting any animal is going to just cause so much. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to be on the... I can't tell if this wants me to just run it.
I think it wants you to run it. At least that's what the vibe I'm getting. Because you get hit by the...
This is really fucking annoying.
Also that. But yeah, I hit a raccoon one time. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. He hit, when I was driving, he like was running into there was nothing I could do. Because like, trust me, if there's something I can do, I'm going to try to stop or like, get out of the way. But, except for a deer. Don't try to stop for a deer. It's not recommended.
Well,
you'll fuck your car up more.
Well, I mean, technically, if you want to be...
You're not supposed to stop.
Yeah, you don't want to stop because you're actually going to put yourself in more harm's way trying to avoid something than...
Or you could spin your car out or flip your car. Like, technically, like, if... The only time... Yeah, like, you're really not supposed to try to stop because... for any of them, even though, like, I instinctively do. If I'm far enough away, yes, I for sure do. If I've never been in a situation where I couldn't, though, except for the coon.
Yeah, no, I've been in a lot of situations like that where there's nothing you can do.
The coon was the only time I've actually been in a situation where I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do about this.
Yep.
But he started to, like, run into the road as my car, like, was getting close, and I'm going, like, 60 miles an hour. He and I collided, and he ripped my fucking wheel well out.
Yep.
He destroyed my front bumper, and he ripped my wheel well out, completely out of my car. I didn't realize how bad it was because this was at night when I hit him, so I didn't understand how bad it was until the next day. And then I was like, why does the side of my car look funky? And then I had to take it to the shop, and I had to call my car insurance company, and
yeah,
it was $2,000 worth of damages because of a raccoon.
Yep. And it is just a negative impact on your
I felt really bad.
Insurance too, because
yeah, if you've got a
even if it's an accident, your insurance gets docked pretty hard for it.
You know, I will say, probably because it was who my insurance agent was at the time, I did not have too bad of a issue with that. But I also, like, our insurance guy was a family friend, so, like, everything he could do to, like, get us good discounts, like, he did. And now I miss him because my insurance is a lot more because he's not helping us get all the discounts. However, I still get a good discount because, like, I got on my parents' car insurance plan, so I'm, like,
so you probably
a part of their plan, even though, like, it's my own insurance and I have my own like residence with it.
It's like a family plan, so you probably get a decent.
So it also says that I've been a member of American Family Insurance since 1970 something, like 71, 72, and that is not accurate because I was not alive. But I get all the benefits of that. Thanks, Donna.
It works out.
It works out super nice for Rachel and her choices. But moral of the story is geese will attack your car. Don't hit them if you can. And second of all, if you hit them, goodbye car. Third of all, don't hit a turkey either, because same thing. Actually, you want to know what the most dangerous animal to hit is? Is a turkey. Because they can fly.
Yeah.
And because they are like chickens and can't fly well.
Yeah.
When they actually fly to attempt to avoid you, they are windshield height.
Right.
So a lot of people have died via turkey. And I have watched them do this in the fall. Because they're really active in the fall. And like mid-late summer. But really active in the fall. And I have watched a lot of people hit turkeys. And
Where's it on this list?
Swear to God, it's the scariest thing to watch a turkey while you're driving down the freeway fly at your ass. Because I've watched that happen. And I've had that happen. And it's so scary. I think is it the front limb?
It's this one. I just don't see where it's at.
Is it underneath it?
They usually have a structure, which is a real pain in the ass. I can't see anything.
Oh, there it is, right?
Oh, is it on the front?
Oh, it's on the side.
Okay, cool. Just in time for me to get stuck on some fucking rocks.
Isn't that what you wanted? Wasn't it? Did you want to get turkeys and rocks?
There's like a really bad combination of a glare on the monitor. Marley keeps fidgeting and taking out my audio.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mars. I think he's asleep if it makes you feel any better, so I think he's dreaming and hitting the audio.
There's just one left. Am I really gonna fail this mission because of one?
Yeah, maybe. Possibly. How much further we got to go?
I think we're about... Oh, come on. I know it's right there.
It's in the worst spot. Oh. That's water.
What just...
You drove straight into water, I think is what happened.
Oh, nothing like doing this again, 'cause this is fun.
We're having a good time here at Kids and Bits Gaming.
1 hour later.
Can someone else help me? Can we just have like a random raid that comes in? Like, oh yeah, no, let's help out. Cool.
Okay, that would be cash money.
Down I really need to focus on... Oh, we're going right into the water.
We're down to the worst 2, but we're down to 2. So, better than none. Ooh, that was almost your body. There it is, too.
Where did it go? I was gonna say.
Ooh, hell yeah. Cash
we're
money.
stuck.
Alright. Everybody cheer on my killing.
It just canceled out my boost.
Uh-huh.
The little bitch.
I just saw that. I don't want to say anything. But...
Okay, it's just the far left one now. Right? The far... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to get super ahead somehow. Not get stuck on anything or spin out, because that's not going to happen with this game.
No. Not...
You annoying pain in the ass of a vehicle. This drift... Whoever fucking thought of putting rocks by the cliffside, fuck you for one, because absolutely not. You just did that to be a little bitch. Because guess what? That's all that's happening. These little bitch things. Okay. It's this one. It's this one. I need it. Ooh. Oh, it's too far. Ooh. Damn it. Damn it.
No.
Ooh, you're just there. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit further. You're gonna step right next to me. Okay, perfect. Oh, it's too far. Wait, are we going across this bridge?
Yeah.
Okay, we are going. That's too far for me.
Because he's going up that way.
Okay.
So if you can get ahead... Like...
These fucking rocks.
Yeah, I'm really annoyed that that's...
Oh my god.
No.
Oh
No.
my god.
No game.
What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke.
No, it's the far...
Don't get stepped on. We just want to... Oh, we can't get in the water now. We have to go around. Okay, so...
It's
okay.
that front one.
Yep.
I see it.
Okay, so I'm going to keep going ahead. And... Turn around. Oh! Thank God!
Hell yeah! Let's go! Hell yeah!
Oh!
Cash money!
My God!
Fuck. We didn't spend an egregious amount of time doing this. It's
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
all y'all are gonna see us cut shit.
What a pain.
That's not gonna be edited to hell in any capacity. No, it's the first try. First try. First try. Bye, bitch. Die, bitch.
Love the tuba. Or the trombone.
The trombone. I knew what you meant.
Here it goes. Good old Errol.
We did it. The worst boss fight we've done in a little while.
Yeah. Oh, is there still more to do?
I don't think so.
It's looking mighty platformy.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
I know we're at the very end.
I
So
know
should
we are.
just pile through.
I'm good to power through if you would
Okay.
like to count power through.
All right.
Because this should be it, isn't it?
Yeah, this is.
It should be this and like a...
Yeah, this is gonna be the last thing with Errol, because he's currently in this thing. We could go up if you wanted to, game. You don't have to, but I prefer it.
That would be appreciated.
Yep. Okay.
We're past the frustrating, super, like, annoying part, at least, right now.
Now, what I forgot is how do I fight you? It's giving me plenty of dark and light eco, which
tells me that that's what you should be using.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm looking it up to help you.
Oh, I think I got it. Oh, oh, that should have hurt me.
Oh, there's 3 phases.
Well, there's that.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
There's gonna... I mean... I don't know if we're in phase 2 yet.
Yeah, we're in phase 2 now.
So he's gonna have grenades that cause a shockwave, so just jump. There's gonna be some floor panels destroyed as he throws them.
It definitely just removed my green eco.
However you did the missile bot to take him out, that's what you gotta do again. But there's 3 of them. Oh, there's 4 phases, I guess. But essentially, you just want to keep doing the same thing. Just be careful, jump, and then like avoid the flying enemies and stuff like that as they come. So you're doing the right thing.
Is there something else you want to do here, bud, or are we just gonna? Okay.
Come on, pal. I can't beat you? Are you sure? You look like a giant mecha dragon.
Yeah, that should have beat you.
Where is that going? Does it?
There
No?
it goes.
There it is. Okay.
Don't hit me.
Don't you dare. You little tentacle. You know what those look like? The fucking hair braids from fucking Avatar.
Health is too low.
Ooh, good choice.
Okay, there's that. Great.
That was
Why did that was so?
Why was
That
that
was
so
so
anticlimactic? That was very anticlimactic. Oh my god.
It was so sad.
It was sad.
Where's I getting white eco? I need health.
Please.
Please. Okay, that went really
I've
low.
been a good kid. I'm a good kid now.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Pretty piece of sugar on top dragon thing. Mecha dragon. Doesn't it look like it's like derpy enough, but it reminds me of like drawings of Nessie,
Oh, yeah.
the Loch Ness monster. Look at it. Look at how derpy it is. It looks like it's just spraying water at you. You know, it's like,
Okay, I need...
there you go. Oh, the dark eco's still there too if you wanna.
Yep, well, we need to finish up with that, so I'm just gonna use this moment to heal a bit.
Fair enough. Collect that white eco and go get some
Yeah.
dark eco.
Okay. And then we'll run back over here because we can, and hopefully it'll fill me up. Yeah.
There we go. There it
Did I
goes.
get him? Oh, I missed it. There is a time limit.
Oh, that's stupid. Damn, son. I forgot that that's a power you get. You know, I will say, this one seems to, like, have, like, the most benefit of using the Dark Jack powers. Like, the second game, I feel like, yeah, you could use it, but, like, it just never worked the way you wanted it to. And then this one is, like, the Dark and Light Jack powers are, like, 100% worth it to use.
Well, you took out your own enemy, which was nice.
Yeah, thanks for helping me. Aw, so close.
Do you want that red?
Yeah, the red's pretty great in this fight.
What? That was not cool.
No, I like that it took it out and then it didn't take it out.
Okay, let's focus on shooting you. Bitch. There we go.
Let's go.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's still light eco for you if you want it.
He's trying to heal.
Oh. Rat bastard.
There.
That is
solve that.
That is such an epic move.
Okay. Just one more hit.
And then you're dead.
I want that red ammo. I missed it.
It's okay, there's one right there for you. Look. Oh.
You're not.
Are you though? Like, you sure about that? Because you look like a derpy ass, Loch Ness ass monster thing. You know what I mean? Like, you don't look like you're...
Yeah, it's not very intimidating by nature.
No, you're not. Also, derpy as fuck. Second of all, as we learned, they're all a bunch of osses.
Yep.
They're just a bunch of Daxters. Which we talked over.
Yep.
But they're just a bunch of Daxters, and it's fine. It's fine, buddy, old pal.
Oh, okay, fine.
Did he just call you freak?
Yep.
That's very funny.
Okay. Okay, sure. Rude. Ha!
Let's go, bitch!
Fuck you, Errol.
You derpy ass bitch.
Yeah, and your stupid Nessie.
Nessie?
Nessie?
Netsy?
Like, Netsy?
You know
Is that a thing you can buy off of Etsy?
Nessie from Netsy.
Yeah.
Netsy. I was like, I feel like you combined two words, but you did. You done did it.
Little Dusty. Little Dusty.
Look at the epic.
What
I love that we have up the like mask thing, but like
Right,
we didn't for the whole fight.
Yeah. And not for Daxter either. Like, apparently, being in Otzel form, he's sand doesn't penetrate his big eyes.
Sand doesn't matter. Does this romance make any sense? No.
No.
Did it happen? Yeah. Do we have answers? No. Look at the ossels.
Thank you, brave people of this planet. Onin, Samos, and all. Your strength and wisdom in these dark times.
Not
give
sure
us
if I
reason
would have
to
given
fight on.
Sig the position of power for the Wasteland, but we're here.
Yeah, that is a choice, isn't it?
Jack, you are the greatest of heroes.
You are the
You
greatest.
turn the tide against the Dark Makers.
Uh-huh.
Together, we will win this war.
Didn't we just win the war?
There are like way more challenges in the future. Or was it the past?
Yes, I was getting to that.
More adventures. Where have I heard that before?
We need heroes like you to help us protect the universe.
There wasn't any more after this game, was there?
There's the Frontier one, which is for PS...
Wait,
P?
PSP or PS Vita?
come then,
Oh boy.
Oh,
You coming
Just
next?
needed to center them just a little bit
I got
more.
all I need right here, baby. But if you need me, and I know you will, you know where to find me.
Oh, Daxter, my little hero.
We owe you much, Daxter.
Uh-huh.
For
Uh-huh.
all you've done. For your bravery in the face of incredible danger, we shall grant you your deepest desire.
You know, I could really use a snazzy pair of pants, like yours.
Wow, those are sharp. I wish I had a pair just like that.
Be
Oh.
careful what you wish for.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. At the very end of this, she becomes an ossel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you may want to shave some parts. Trust me on that.
Hey, thanks for everything, partner.
You are a great hero, Daxter.
Partner.
Yeah.
That's so
Gonna be
awkward.
good. They think I'm a god. And they're right.
You're not.
This is going to be a
Oh, you're an ossel!
Yeah.
Where do you think you're going?
He wanted to be a god.
That's
He wanted to
true.
be a precursor, so
Nominated.
he is.
Be a great team. Just don't make me angry.
Are you ready, Jack? We have something to show you.
Yeah, I forgot that this game kind of ends on like the, like, there's gonna be more, and then
It didn't.
there's not.
It didn't.
There's just not.
Yeah, there are 2 games that are now available on the PlayStation Store. There's Frontier, which I think was the first one,
I couldn't leave.
and then a couple years later they did just a Daxter game.
Yeah, there's a Daxter game.
What a team we are.
And we're gonna ignore the racing one,
I call the
because
shots. Put it in, partner.
no. Because no.
Oh, yeah. Life is good.
Yeah, I forgot that they just kind of like, oh yeah, we're gonna show you the universe, and well, it's a Naughty Dog game, so you know, they just did other shit.
I forgot they did this. Such a weird thing to do.
Well, you get to kind of examine his character model, but we can still talk about why his arms are to his knees.
Oh, well, actually, her proportions are, they're a bit more proportion. Well,
They're better.
outside of 2 specific things.
Well, yeah,
Can we zoom
fan
out so
service,
we can
baby.
see her whole?
but like you can see what you're talking about with the eyes right now.
Yeah.
Like you can see how they're
They're
not fixed in the same. One is like fixed more in than the other is. and
Yeah.
it creates that.
They did her so dirty. Yes, get this.
I- I don't know.
Oh, how am I doing that?
How are you doing it? I was gonna ask how you're switching from person to person. D-pad?
Yes, D-pad. Okay. Which is new pants?
Packer. Amos.
Seam. Are we gonna get? Okay, we got
Tess.
Tess. Are we gonna get? There's.
Are we
Tor.
gonna do otter tests or ossel
I find
tests?
it odd that you can't just like zoom out a bit.
Also, I find it weird that there's only a handful of them that are standing still,
Yeah.
and everybody else is walking.
Oh, poor Damas. Rip.
Yep, that is so mean.
There we go.
What they do to Damas is very mean.
Yeah.
And Jack.
Oh. Okay.
But that's Jak and Daxter 3.
Yeah.
Jack 3.
Woo.
Woo! That's it. This game has been a trial and tribulation and a blast from our past, and we've had fun, but we've
Yeah.
also simultaneously wanted to rip our hair out.
Yeah. It's a great game. They did a lot of things. It reminded me of how much I hate racing. That's
Yeah.
just not a thing I enjoy.
It's worse in the second game, but that final boss mission's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clearly. I mean, what?
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
it's fine. It's the best. No,
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
awful. Obviously, as we talked about, the issues with this game is very much of its time.
Yeah.
That we've talked about how, like, you know, they curbed a character, and she's now non-existent, and that sucks. And
Yeah.
it's a shame that this. I don't know why they never continued with this game series. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I
don't
think
know why
they
Naughty Dog
probably
didn't do
because
it.
it was Naughty Dog. Honestly, they probably just stuck with Ratchet and Clank because Ratchet and Clank, they've what 20 games now, it seems like.
I don't know, but there hasn't been a new one since we played the.
Well, they played Rift Apart, but I'm saying in terms of publishing, there were plenty
There's
of
a
Ratchet and
lot
Clank
of Ratchet and
games. So
Clank
I
games.
think it was just an IP that they put away and focused on other ones, especially.
I forgot Ratchet and Clank's a Naughty Dog game.
Mhm.
I forget that sometimes because it's not so fucking clunky.
Yeah,
Because Naughty Dog, I'm sorry, but a lot of Naughty Dog games are clunky as fuck with the controls.
Yeah.
Last of Us, I'm looking at you. Red Dead, I'm
Yeah.
staring straight at you. Red Dead 2, I'm staring at you. Red Dead.
Oh, Red Dead 2 was Rocksteady.
Oh yeah, Rocksteady is just as bad. But like, I think of those, like, I confuse them sometimes because they have the same fucking clunky controls all the time.
Certain semblance of clunk,
and
for sure.
I don't know why it's so bad. And it's like when you play Grand Theft Auto too.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the clunk is there. And I feel like the clunk is not there for Ratchet and Clank, and I don't know why.
It's more seamless.
Clunky.
I think the variety too, because it's more of a, like, this, well, it's actually hard to say because I haven't played a lot of Ratchet and Clank. Like this, with this series, they really try to go back to the platformer idea, whereas, like, I think you have less clunkiness with Ratchet and Clank because it's more about gun versatility.
Yeah,
which
like
they did expand upon in this game.
Yeah, like there's some platforming, but it's not like this. It's not. It's really not. The originals had more platforming, I think, but like Ratchet and Clank was never a platform game. Like it just wasn't. It was like a third person shooter. Genuinely with just
it was more about like playability with the guns. They did have platforming areas, of course, but
like all these games do, but it wasn't like the original Jak and Daxter is platform city.
Absolutely.
And I think like Jak 2 they went away from it a little bit, but it was still there. And then obviously in Jak 3 it's back a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Where I think like Ratchet and Clank had elements of that, but it was definitely more about that story.
Yeah, the shooter.
And it was more about like Quark and the characters than it was in shooters and the guns, because the customizations with those guns are
yeah. So yeah, I think they just put this on the back burner,
which
is unfortunate.
Kind of a shame. Naughty Dog, Rachel's petition to bring it back, please, not clunky.
Could you imagine if they remastered the original Jak and not a port? I'm not asking for a port. I'm talking about
these are all
remaster.
Ported. These are all ported. And
not for the better.
Not for the better. Honestly, if they could remaster these three, I think this would, to be honest, I think it would do pretty well.
I think so too.
I really do. I think there's a big enough fan base for Jak and Daxter that I really think if they redid it, like they redid... I'm pissed about Dead Space too. They redid Dead Space, and Dead Space did really well, and I am real pissed off that that's just now stuck in hell.
Yeah, because EA only does numbers. I mean,
fuck you, EA, because that did do well for that game. Like that game did well.
Yeah.
So fuck you, EA.
It wasn't for their numbers. Same with It's same with Veilguard. Like Veilguard was rated well, and it actually had some really decent sales comparatively to the other games.
Mm-hmm.
And it still didn't meet their trajectory, so...
But that's the thing, and like I know EA is really bad, I know Square can be really bad too with it, because if Square doesn't get good numbers, Square doesn't make shit. Or like won't make it again.
Yeah.
And that's evident with some of the stuff that Square has done.
Yeah.
Like there are a lot of games that are just like, that Square's done that are cult classics that people are like, meh. It's just gone now.
Yeah.
But I'm really annoyed about Dead Space because Dead Space did well. Mm-hmm. Like, it was received well. It did really well. It performed well. Vanguard, I heard, or Veilguard? I have not played it. That's the new Dragon Age, right?
Yes.
Dragon Age Veilguard?
Yes.
I heard that did phenomenal, so I'm really sad that they're not continuing with that because that did really well as well.
Yeah, no, they did really well, and the other thing, too, is it wasn't the best game. I mean, my personal take was that it was mediocre, but you know what the fact is they fleshed out a game that wasn't like its previous releases, like whatever that fucking robot one was. That was a travesty. Even Inquisition, but like, Dragon Age Inquisition was kind of iffy in production. Yeah. But
that one turned out beautiful. But like I will say, the other thing too with EA is EA pushes shit fucking games. Because let's talk about the Star Wars game.
Oh, the one we didn't finish?
Yeah, look. And you know what?
The first one was great.
The first one was so good. So I went back and looked at the view count on that. That's doing really well right now.
Oh, is it?
And I don't know why. It has a high view count. And I'm going to be completely honest. I don't want to go back to it. And it's not because fuck EA, it's because that game is fucking broken as shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's better now because of a patch or something, but I'm pissed what they did to that story. I was spoiled about what happened like halfway through playing that, and I'm real mad about it. Do you know what happens at the end? I'm not gonna spoil it for you then. But I'm really pissed, like, when I found out what they decided to do. Like, it just, everything about it made me mad. And there was no story, and it was glitchy as fuck. Like, there was no point to do what Cal was doing. Like, there just wasn't an incentive to me to keep going. Because in my opinion, they were like, hee ho ho, there's a story here. But, like, I think we were on, like, chapter 4, like, end of chapter 4, and there was only 6 chapters. And I was like, how is there a whole story here? Because I was like, I feel like we're only, like, midway through the story. And then the strike happened, and then we just haven't gone back, even though we could. But, like, I'm protesting because, again, not that, like, we couldn't. It's just that I don't see a point when it's glitchy as fuck. The story doesn't make any sense, and I'm pissed about it because that first one was so good! So good!
They tried so hard to make it open world that they just
they fucked
they lost
up.
the plot.
They lost the plot in the process. Literally. Literally lost the plot. But that's what irritates me about EA is like they're gonna drop shit that does well because Star Wars sold more, so therefore they're gonna focus on Star Wars. Which is stupid because it sucked.
Yep.
It was bad. It was bad, and it's
EA
okay if
has
you disagree with
proven
me.
itself on multiple occasions that they are for a profit corporation.
Yeah.
They are not.
They don't care.
They are not the developers. We're not speaking to the studios that design the games.
No, we're talking
speaking
about the
to
EA company, the company corporate issue. We're not talking about the dev teams because a lot of these dev teams care about these games, and they probably aren't happy with the outcomes as well. I know the devs that did redo Dead Space are I'm sure they're upset. I would be. Lord knows.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
I'll do. It doesn't seem.
I don't
doesn't
think
want me going up
it does
there.
not want you to go up there. But you know, a lot of this is a game of its time. I think if Naughty Dog wanted to redo this and fix some of the plot and just fix some of the weird shitty mechanics,
Yeah.
I think it would do well. I really do. I think there's plenty of, like, I think people would love to see this. I also think, like, right now, like, we're kind of in a time of nostalgia with stuff. Where, like, we want stuff that feels nostalgic or of our childhood.
Yeah.
And
Looking for things that will just bring us joy inherently.
yeah, and so because of that, I think, like, something like Jak and Daxter, which was, like, a lot of people, like, our childhood, you know? I think a lot of people...
Well, it's like the Jak and Daxter was one of the launch titles for the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of people played it.
A lot of people played it. I think it was, like, Jak and Daxter, there was a... Oh, God, it was so good. But, like, we've gone kind of away from, like, mascots of systems. Like, like Master Chief was a mascot for Xbox forever and ever and ever.
And they'll still use them.
And they still use him, but, like, it's not, like, you don't see him with everything anymore, right? Jak and Daxter were, like, Crash. Were mascots of the PlayStation, like, for sure. Like, when you thought of PlayStation, you thought Crash Bandicoot, you thought about Jak and Daxter, and then Ratchet & Clank is another, like, mascot of the console. Kind of like Mario is to Nintendo, but Nintendo's the only one that seems to really do mascotting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they did try Super Smash Bros. Alternatives using the franchise characters. Like, I don't remember what it was called for Sony, but they did do a Smash version of their own.
I don't think it did well.
It did not. And the mechanics were, I mean, there's a reason why Smash is as successful as it is because of how the gameplay is.
That's the thing with Nintendo. Is like Nintendo may be funky and Nintendo sometimes is annoying, but like Nintendo also knows they've honed shit and they've honed it good. Like those dev teams that specifically work on some of that, like there's a reason why it's so good, you know?
Yeah, well, just don't put Pokemon into consideration because their new game is looking like horse ass.
We're not talking about... I don't know what the fuck Game Freak is doing, but like...
Oh, boy.
They've also lost the plot.
They really have.
They lost the plot. Anyway, we should probably end this. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching us here at Kids and Bits Gaming. Give us your next game that you'd like to see from us.
Yeah.
Michaela and I'll be thinking. And other than that, we will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We love you all. Goodbye.